Your engine feels sluggish, it is stalling at traffic lights, and it is harder to start than usual. You scan the computer and pull up P0022, described as Camshaft Position A timing over retarded on bank 2. That sounds incredibly technical, but let us translate that into plain English so you can understand what is happening under the hood. This code applies to vehicles with variable valve timing, or VVT, like Toyotas, Fords, Chevys, and Audis. Your engine uses VV to adjust exactly when the valves open and close to give you more power when you need it, and better fuel economy when you are cruising. The code tells us that the camshaft on bank 2, which is usually the driver's side on a V-style engine, is lagging behind. It is not rotating to the position the computer is commanding it to be in. Over-retarded just means it is late or slow to react. Because the timing is off, your engine performance suffers immediately, leading to that rough idle and the check engine light glaring at you from the dashboard. This is not something you should ignore because timing is critical to the life of your engine. Now, what causes this? Surprisingly, the most common culprit is often your engine oil. The variable camshaft timing system runs on oil pressure. If you have been skipping oil changes or using the wrong viscosity oil, sludge can build up in the small passages and screens of the control solenoid. If the oil cannot flow freely, the cam phaser cannot move quickly enough, and the computer sets this code. So your very first step is to check your oil level and condition. If it is dirty or low, change it immediately and clear the code. If the oil is clean, we need to look at the VCT solenoid itself for bank 2. This is an electromagnetic valve that directs the oil flow. Located on the cylinder head, these solenoids can fail electrically, or they can get stuck mechanically due to debris. You can test this by checking the resistance of the solenoid with a multimeter to see if the coil inside is still good. If it passes the electrical test, you can remove it and inspect the screens on it for metal shavings or sludge. Sometimes just cleaning the solenoid with brake cleaner restores its function. However, if the solenoid is working and the oil is clean, you might be looking at a worn-out cam phaser or a timing chain issue, which is a much bigger repair. But 9 times out of 10, start with the simple stuff. Check your oil and check that solenoid valve before you let a mechanic talk you into a timing chain replacement. It is often just a matter of fluid maintenance or a single stuck valve.